Hi, I'm Cynthia.
I'm Crystal. This is Humble Brag.
Humble brag.
Humble Brag.
Oh, I have tea.
Once a housewife,
Always a housewife. Can we say that again for the people in the back?
Humble Brag.
Humble brag. Brag with us.
Good morning.
Well, it's a good morning. I think it's someone's birthday today.
It is. Thank you.
Happy birthday, Crystal. How are you feeling?
I have mixed feelings about birthdays. I think I'm heading into an age where it's less exciting, if you know what I mean, less celebratory. Nonetheless, the family, the kids, they cuddled me this morning and they are always pushing me to celebrate and I'm always pushing it away. But the four of us are going to have dinner tonight at our favorite crustacean, which I don't know if you've ever been to. Okay.
Of course. I love crustacean.
It's iconic in Beverly Hills. And by the way, welcome to Humble Brag. It is my birthday today, and I'm so excited to celebrate with not only my best friend over here, but with you guys. So it's really an honor that we're here a year and a half later. But yes, I'm going to have dinner with the fam. I'm very casual. I'm going to go hiking with Rachel, my girlfriend, after this. I'm just going to look a low-key afternoon, just try to make it feel normal. I'm going to go to Zoe's soccer game and then dinner. And then tomorrow I leave for the desert with some girlfriends.
That's what I was waiting for. Okay, because it's sounding very normal birthday. Like everything you're doing is like stuff you would normally be doing. First of all, let's just run it back. How old are you? Are you the kind of person who doesn't like to say? Is it a secret?
No, I actually love saying it because my birthday has been questioned since I started Housewives. And so I am 43 today. I was born in 1983 by Patrick and Tina Kung. Just going to say that again because there's a lot of weird stuff out there that actually I'm younger than I am, which was why people were being really shady about my marriage with Rob. But I was, in fact, not only just an adult, but in my 20s and mid-20s when I think I was 24, 25 when I got married. But I am 43 years old and I don't want to, luckily there's nothing out there that I'm older, but it's all that I'm younger. But I am actually just going to continually say the same thing. And I've always, with my Chinese zodiac, been a dog because it's 1983.
Yes, that's my dog. That's my dog.
So no, I have no problem. It's not like, look, it's all relative, right? Like everyone's like, my friends are like, you're a baby. And then in my mind, I'm like, oh my God, I'm 43. But I know I am a baby at the end of the day. And it's great. I feel like I've done a lot in 43 years. So that's really special. I've always been someone that was like, didn't want to grow older. And that started very early in my life. Like, I didn't want to be 16. I didn't want to be 18. I didn't want to be 21. I didn't really want, and it's so funny because everyone always says, oh, you're an old soul. You're like an old lady. Mm-hmm. But on the flip side, I just remember feeling like, I think because I knew I was that way, that I had to take the responsibility of that age. You know, and I just knew it was like, now that I'm an adult, I'm 18, I have to be this way. Now that I'm 16, I'm going to get my driver's license. And it's like, I just think I've always held on to being younger as to stay a child. This is a belabored answer of how you feeling. So that's, No,
but I was going to ask the why of why you feel the whole like not wanting to get older thing. But I was like, thinking, is it a cultural thing? Like,
for me, it's probably a mix of my cultures, right? Of like, and cultures meaning growing up very Chinese and in a very American environment. Mm-hmm. So like we're Americans, I feel like it's such a broad Americans. Like it's like everyone celebrates getting older, like when you're young, all the thresholds. Chinese culture very much celebrates aging. You know, you're revered as a grandparent. You're revered in your old age, which I don't think is celebrated in Western culture. Mm-hmm. I think people discard, the elderly, or Chinese culture, Asian culture. It's like you take care, you bring them into your home, like you bow down to them. In fact, this weekend, while we're going to get to what your weekend was, I was in Northern California celebrating Rob's mom's 100th birthday.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is such a blessing.
Like unbelievable.
100 years old?
100 years old. And it was so cute. And my mom flew up with Marshall and me and the kids flew in with Rob, and Rob stayed a couple more days to really just be with her and the kid, his siblings. I looked at her and we were at breakfast the morning of her birthday before the party. And we were at some kind of like breakfast joint. Mm-hmm. And she had like French toast and just pouring syrup on it. I just stared at her. I was like smiling. She's like, what? I'm like, girl, you can eat whatever you want.
Whatever you want. Listen, let me tell you something. I wish someone would tell me what I can and can't have at 100 years old. They can't even tell me now.
No.
So they trust and believe they will not be able to do it. Then it's so interesting. I was going to ask you, how is she? Is she like still pretty sharp? Is she still feisty?
Oh,
like
all of it. Tola is, and I think she is that way because she's always been that way. She just kind of lives her life the way she wants to, but she also doesn't believe in like medicine. She won't take a Tylenol. You know, if Rob has a headache, she knows she's taking Advil. She should call me. Don't let Rob take any medication. Like she's like, when she pulls her teeth, she doesn't do Novocaine. She's just like that kind of person. And like she'll be on Facebook and she'll be the person to like type like, you know, Mark Zuckerberg, do not steal my my information, you know? And she like teaches.
So she's still with it. She's still sharp, sharp as a tack.
And I said, honey, whatever you feel, go live your life. But I just looked at her, I was like, wow, every meal matters.
Yeah,
like
it does.
I said, do you want caviar? Do you want McDonald's? You can have whatever you want. So,
every second matters. Yeah, honestly.
Yeah,
it
so
really
it made
does.
me think about my birthday coming up of just like finding balance, you know, of we have one life to live and we should just do what we want to do. And then also the other side is like, how do we live longer? How do we, you know, keep it going and longevity and all the things that's like, maybe not eating so much McDonald's and not eating the French toast. And
well, they just introduced a nice caviar package to go with their chicken nuggets. And no, this is not a promotion for them. I'm just saying.
What are you talking about?
Queen.
Is that real?
Go check it out. Yeah, I was like, when I woke up this morning, it was all over my social media. This like chicken nuggets. They have like a caviar chicken nugget package at McDonald's for Valentine's Day.
Girl, those are my two loves.
I know, and it's so good together, but I'm like,
what?
Do I want my caviar from McDonald's? I don't know. Like, where's this caviar coming from?
Honey,
I don't know.
You're the one that told me Quince has the best caviar, so don't knock it.
They do. They really, really do. And I hope you're listening, Quince, because holla at your girl.
The way you called me on a private, like, I have to tell you about this caviar.
No, I was like in shock because it was one of the best that I've ever had. But I am so happy to celebrate this birthday with you, Crystal. I say the good news is this. You look the same. As a matter of fact, you look better.
You're sweet. Thank you.
No, it's true. I think you're going to be one of those annoying people that just gets more beautiful with age. I can already see what you'll look like, you know, by the time you're 60. You're going to look the same. Like maybe you'll finally get a line or two, a crow feet or two on your face, but I think you're going to age really well.
You're so sweet. I'm going to post something today and I'm going to tag you. There's this funny, it's a caricature of like Asian women aging, a baby and like in their, you know, teens and just she's always beautiful. Like just looks exactly the same.
Yeah.
And
that's
just
you.
Slightly. And then it's like
literally you.
But then at like 70 or 80, it goes poof. And she's like this short, round, dumpling looking old lady. She just becomes like
had a hell of a run.
Yeah,
like
she just becomes a great grandma.
70, then like I'm fine. At 70, you don't even give it in.
But it's so funny.
Let me be a round dumpling and serve me up some dumplings at that point. Like it is what it is.
So I will ride into the sunset until I become a little dumpling.
Well, I hope you have an amazing time. I know you're headed to the desert. You were saying, I think I cut you off.
You were invited always, but you've been a very busy. I mean, you need a rest this week. You have.
It's been a lot. I didn't even thank you for the invite. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it, but I am determined to go on one of these girl trip situations with your girl Leanne because y'all do it right. Yeah. And I am sick and tired of I do not like watching from the sidelines. Not another trip better happen after this desert one. Tee me up for the next one.
I will. Right? We'll definitely talk about it next week because there's always swag bags and fancy dinners and surprises, and it's just very sweet. So this weekend will feel like my birthday. And I've had a couple, like actually on Monday, I had my preschool crew. Yes, that was sort of a little bit of that toxic mom group. We did mahjong at my house. There's about 20 girls.
Wait, was this the Golden Girls thing? I saw you with Ashley Tisdale. Like, is that what you're talking about?
Well, I wasn't with Ashley Tisdale, but you just literally combine like 3 headlines into one sentence. So your brain
I saw a
is
picture you with Ashley Tisdale. Is it Tisdale? Yeah.
I was not with Ashley Tisdale.
Okay, I am not crazy. Hold on a second. And by the way, I can confirm that my microphone is working today. I remembered to put it close to my face. Thank you guys so much.
Oh
and
God.
I should be a lot clearer today. I'm using my assistant's computer today because apparently my computer is old.
Okay.
And like what's considered old after, I mean, I got this in the last 4 years. That means it's old.
Yeah. Well, technology every day goes faster and faster. So Apple, if you're out there, hook my girl up.
Well, I thought because I don't use it that much, it didn't matter that it was older.
So a car, if it's like a car is 4 years old, it's still a 4-year-old car.
It doesn't have that many miles on it. I thought it was still good. All right. I am going to your Instagram.
Well, I'm sure. Are you talking with Sarah Michelle Gellar?
That's who it is. Yeah, her. I get them confused. I'm
They're
so
very
confused
different
in general.
Okay, because
that's who it was.
That's the best clickbait. I saw you with Ashley Tisdale. No, it was not with Ashley.
Okay.
But
she was
Sarah.
the one that was okay. So then I'm not completely crazy because I live in a state of confusion.
Well, I'm not going to say that, but yeah,
here's the thing.
You're not that confused.
Okay, this is what you have to look forward to as you get older. Just being confused, forgetting stuff all the time, mixing stuff up. Not remembering who is who. This is what you have to look forward to. So just so I'm clear. So which one was the one that was talking about the toxic friend group?
That's Ashley Tisdale. She's like a Disney actress. And she talked about
High School Musical. It used to be Noel's favorite. I've watched probably 855 episodes of High School Musical.
So, but she went after Hillary and those girls. Okay. That's different.
So you were with...
I was with Sarah last night.
From Cruel Intentions. Is that the right movie?
Yes. People know her from Cruel Intentions, and she's Buffy.
Yes. And Buffy. Yes.
So Sarah and I have been friends for a long time because our boys are very close from kindergarten. And they're still in school together. My God, they'll go through high school together. But she is now one of the judges, including Chrissy Teigen, for Star Search and Jelly Roll, who I don't really know who Jelly Roll is, which I met him last night. But I know Chrissy because Chrissy's a huge Bravo person.
Yes.
But I know her through other people. So I got to see her. It was weird. Like I'm back in the dressing rooms. And like John Legend's there. He's like, oh my God, are you here with us? I'm like, no, here's Sarah. And I'm like, literally like acting cool. But then in my mind, I'm like, this is a weird existence that I'm living right now. And like I've known Sarah for so long, but I still look at her like, oh my God, you're Buffy, but like you're my girlfriend. But anyway, so 3 of us, my friend Anya and Leanne, Sarah texted all the moms of like, which days do you want? And so we went to go support her. And it's live on Netflix. Like you actually vote live with your phone. Or your remote control, and you have like 10 seconds or 20 seconds to vote. So it's cool. It's Star Search. I mean, I grew up watching Star Search.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, so it's awesome.
I would have loved to have been on there, but I don't have any talent. So I was like, well, what am I going to do? You know what I mean?
I don't think you necessarily need that much talent based on.
Well, you need something. Like you got to be able to. I think
you have plenty of talent. There's things you could do stand up.
I would love to do stand-up, but I don't think I would be good at that.
You could do makeup artistry.
I could.
Maybe. That's a talent, I guess.
It is a talent, but I don't think that's a Star Search
Okay,
talent.
fine. Well, maybe you can find some jump rope or batons or something.
Listen, the one and only pageant that I was ever in was my homecoming queen pageant. I was homecoming queen in my high school, right?
Right.
So, pop collar. And in case you guys didn't know that.
Okay, Tyra. It's a new year and time to get back to feeling like yourself. If losing weight is one of your 2026 goals and you're ready to make progress you can count on, then Weight Loss by Hers might be the right fit for you. Reaching your weight loss goals doesn't have to mean completely changing the way you live your life. What if you can make healthy progress with a treatment plan that included medication, access to 24/7 support, nutrition tips, and tools for tracking movement, hydration, and sleep, all personalized to go at your pace? That's Weight Loss by Hers. With so many options for weight loss treatment plans, it can be hard to know what's the best choice, who to trust, what to know about side effects, and if something's even going to work. That's why Hers offers access to doctor-developed treatment plans that are personalized to you. Through Hers, you're connected with a medical provider who determines if treatment is right for you. If prescribed, your treatment plan is personalized to support you in reaching your goals. Plus, you can access a range of treatment options like oral medication kits or GLP-1 injectables. Hers goes beyond medication by offering access to ongoing care, dosage and medication adjustments, lifestyle nutrition tips, and 24/7 support with no hidden costs or membership fees. And with options starting at just $69 per month with a 10-month plan when paid up front in full, Hers provides access to options that fit your goals and your budget. They even offer the convenience of 100% online care with licensed providers on the other side who learn your story and create a personalized plan to deliver a healthy progress you can maintain. So no more yo-yoing, just steady results. Turn to Hers for comprehensive, personalized care you can count on. From weight loss support to growing thicker hair, easing anxiety to navigating menopause symptoms, even accessing convenient lab testing, Hers has you covered. Feel like your best self again. Visit forhers.com/humble to get a personalized, affordable plan that gets you. That's forhers.com/humble, forhers.com/humble. Weight loss by Hers is not available everywhere. Compounded drug products are not approved or evaluated for safety, effectiveness, or quality by the FDA. Prescription required. See website for full details, important safety information, and restrictions. Actual price depends on product and plan purchase.
Anyway, so I had to be in this pageant because it was all the homecoming queens and there was a talent portion. And I was like, oh shit. So I just recited a poem, which actually is very timely. It's Black History Month.
Yes.
So it was actually Martin Luther King's poem, I Have a Dream, which I had a dream and I'm still dreaming. And, you know, it was great. That's all I could do. I mean, maybe I could do that on Star Search.
That's not bad.
Well, they didn't get me placed. I didn't place or any of that stuff, but I did get picked up by an agent scout at the end.
You know what? That's more important in the end.
I mean, it kind of worked out for
That's
me.
more important. Actually,
Yeah,
Zoe's
it's a little fun fact.
Black History Month project was I Have a Dream, but she had to write I have a dream about something else, what her dream was. And she wrote, and her teacher texted me like, I just want to make sure you're okay with this topic. And she says, I have a dream that there's no more drugs that kill people. I was like,
Well,
that's a good
I
dream.
agree. That's a great dream.
That's a great dream. And all the details that she had to research as a 10-year-old was a little unhinged, but it was really fun to read. It was talking about needles and, you know, stuff.
As someone who recently played a heroin addict in a movie that will be coming out this year, I had to dig deep. So I applaud her. I mean, it's heavy to 10 years old and to, focus on like that, the drug issue. It's big.
She did it.
Right, Zoe. She never ceases to amaze me.
No, she's a kind of funny child. Okay, so that was my weekend, but more importantly,
how was mine?
How was yours?
Well, I'm so happy you asked. So I spilled the tea that I was going to. Am I even supposed to say where we went? Okay, I won't say that.
People know. Everyone knows.
People know now, right? It's out now. Okay.
I mean, Andy, you saw videos of Andy dancing there.
That's true. Okay, they're spilling everything.
But let me ask you, this is good for our humble braggers, because I think y'all come to us to get really behind the scenes tea of how production works. So there's a lot of spillage of this show happening, which is unlike any other show I've seen. They're always very tight-lipped. You know, like even when anytime you film Housewives, like you have a picture of your outfit, you cannot say a thing. Have you received any pushback from the tea that you have spilled?
I have not, because by the time I spilt it, it was already spilt.
Okay. The milk has been spilted.
I did receive an email saying, please do not post any photos about the finale. And every time I go on Instagram, guess what I see? Photos of the finale. I'm like, I think we all got this email. So I don't know. I think they want to try to do it first. Like, I don't know what the plan is, but it's
too
not
late.
working. It's not working because the pictures are everywhere. And
in fact, we're going to do a fashion police about the pictures. That's how out there it is.
Well, I'm going to get arrested because I'm going to arrest myself if we're going to be the police, because crazy enough, we were dealing with some weather issues. I actually was on the same flight as Phaedra and Sheree, which I would normally say I'm probably not supposed to say that, but who cares at this point?
So you're flying from Atlanta to New York.
To New York.
Okay.
Yes.
Because I'll say it out loud. The finale is at Dorinda's Bluestone Manor. I'm sorry, Bravo. It is everywhere. It's not a secret. In fact,
secret.
In fact, Dorinda posted a picture of her and Luann at the top of the stairs in matching outfits. So it's out there. So tell us from ATL to your hellish trip.
Well, first of all, we barely made it because the flights were delaying and canceling left and right. That's number one. We started off going to Hartsville because that was only an hour drive to the Berkshires. And then that flight got delayed and canceled and all the stuff. So we ended up going to Newark Airport, which is a 3-hour drive from 3-hour drive to Dorinda's. Okay. So here's the fun part. And I always, I am a pro at traveling. I trust my instincts and spidey senses. The minute we had to reroute, because initially we were going to Hartsville. And then as soon as they rerouted us to New York, I knew the bags were not going to be on the plane. I just knew it.
I'm confused. What's Hartsfield?
Hartsville Airport. Oh, is it Hartsville? Is that Atlanta?
That's Atlanta. I'm like, what?
No. But Connecticut has a Hartsville too.
Connecticut. Okay, got it.
Yeah, because we flew into Connecticut. Well, that was the plan because
I know you're leaving Atlanta. Going.
Do not confuse me anymore.
Okay, keep going.
Atlanta's Hartfield.
Do you mean Hartford?
Hartford. Hartsfield is. Yeah, I was like, what is she? Oh my. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm sorry, everybody.
Hartford.
By the way, I can only imagine all the people listening screaming at you. It's Hartford. It's on Hartsfield. Okay. Hartford. I know because I learned the cities. Hartford, Connecticut. That's yes, that's the capital. Go.
Okay, sorry. Apologies. Hartford, Connecticut, not to be confused with Atlanta Hartsfield International Airport.
So are you already in air as you're rerouting?
No. We got on the later flight, but once we did, they said, and I asked, shout out to Delta. I was like, are you guys sure our bags are going to be on this flight? Oh, yeah, of course. As soon as we finalize, the new flight with you guys, the bags will magically go on this flight.
Because you already checked your bags in.
Yes.
They're in the airport floating around being promised to you.
Yes, they are.
Oh, Lord.
So had a bad feeling about it. So we finally get to Newark and guess what didn't arrive?
Are you guys just standing there, three of you?
We have nothing. And our call time is like at 4:00 the next day. So now it's already like 1 a.m. Now we have a 3-hour drive. We have a 3-hour drive
it's 1 a.m?
When we land. Yes. Okay.
Oh, God.
Because we had to stay to realize that the bags weren't there. And then we had to go report that the bags didn't come. And then we had our little in-house attorney with us, Phaedra Parks. I was like, you handle it, Phaedra. You'll get these bags to us.
I wish there was a camera on this. This is the interesting part.
Phaedra says her stuff and they're like, yes, we're going to make sure we get it. 2 things happened. The first thing happened was we never got the bags until the last night of the trip, which was already too late for anything. And we got them like literally 4 hours before our flight to come back to Atlanta. And I had 2 bags because, I was going to be ready. I had the big gowns and the crowns and the tiaras and the wigs and the gloves and all the things. One of my bags had the nerve not to show up at all. It never left Atlanta.
Oh my God. What?
So, and the one bag that did show up, which was useless at that point, that was like my, afterthought bag. That wasn't the main bag. That was the stuff that I was like, this is some stuff. This was the in case bag. So basically, we show up, and this is definitely a spoiler alert, and pretty much the same stuff that we wore to the airport. Pretty much. I finally, in the 9th hour, was like, you know what? Portia's probably has 100 dresses because she's been filming this thing for a couple of weeks now. She did not actually have 100 dresses, but she did have one dress that had nothing to do with theme. That just was a nice dress that she was kind enough to send me. She just sent me a care package of just stuff like makeup.
Oh, that's nice.
I mean, the only thing she didn't throw in there was a clean pair of underwear for me at this point. We had nothing. I'm washing out my underwear. We had a care package. We had a little, the thing they give you on the plane, but we had to ask for that.
Yeah,
with
a little toiletry bag.
I had toothbrush and toothpaste. And that's it for 2 days. I wore the same sweatsuit that I had on from when I started my journey.
Oh my God. While you're filming the Ultimate Girls Trip finale.
Yeah. So it was either show up like the best we could or don't show up at all. And at that point, after going through hell and back, my ass was going. But we got there super late.
You arrive at your hotel. I assume you're going to a hotel at what, like 5 a.m.?
5 a.m.
What was the 5 a.m. to the 4 p.m.? What did that look like did you think about shopping?
No, we were like in Timbuktu, the shopping where there was like a Marshall's like somewhere around there, which I ended up asking production to at least get me some underwear, but there was no outfits. There was no gowns or anything like that there.
So the best you could do is asking your friends.
I just was like, Portia, just send me anything that you have.
Oh my God.
She sent me a brown dress, which was beautiful.
But had nothing to do with the theme.
Had nothing to do with anything. And then I quickly ran to get her makeup artist was doing Phaedra. So I got some makeup because we didn't have anything. We didn't have a brush. We didn't have nothing.
And what did Phaedra end up wearing?
Her coat. She had on a really beautiful fur coat and like a fur hat that was her travel coat. But it was a nice coat.
Okay.
So that's what she wore. So you guys will see all of that. And I am spoiling, alerting like crazy right now, but I don't care.
Okay.
It is what it is. All right.
And then Sheree, what did she wear?
A sweatsuit.
Oh,
joggers, spring, summer. Okay.
That's very Sheree, by the way. It's very on brand.
I mean, trust me, she wasn't happy about it because we had all this stuff. So anyway, so that's what happened. So we basically missed all of everything that happened because it started at 5 o'clock. We got there maybe at best 7 and they started on time.
Yeah.
So it was a bunch of, I know the ladies from Rhode Island was there and it was like a bunch of stuff. Like, I guess they're like off the chain. So it was a bunch of talk about them. We just missed everything, basically. We got there and it was like, okay, everybody looked great. We're going to get to the greatness of the outfits and all that stuff. But I just kind of felt like I was kind of happy to be in the background at that point because it just was not my finest moment. Hopefully.
You were just in survival mode at that point. You're not like...
I was just happy that I even pulled it off at that point. So I was not giving a lot of main character energy as I was not a main character in the first place, but I was even giving less of it because if I was looking the way I wanted to, I would have like maybe tried to jump in some stuff and, insert myself into some stuff. But I was like at the bar, like, I'm good.
Yeah.
just show that I was here. And I'm good.
You're like getting like the cherries from the bar, like lipstick. Like you're like just so fucking survive. Okay, wait. So spill a little bit of tea. In an environment like that, like I said, I went to the white party. I watched like a little bit of what's happening because it's not that many people at the end of the day. You are now at the finale with like what felt like 50 people.
It was 40. It was 40 people.
Very, very strong personalities. Everybody wants screen time. Who does have main character energy in that environment? How is that working? What was the dynamic like?
The focus is clearly the main cast, which is the ladies who we have seen. Yeah, that are on the trip. Please don't make me use my brain to call them out right now.
Girl, that was amazing. I'm proud of you. Kudos.
You guys know who main cast is.
Standing ovation for just that sentence. Yeah,
absolutely. So they were the focus and they were doing scenes and stuff. And then I would see little breakaway scenes with like other ladies having a moment talking about something or the other. Since all of Atlanta, except Portia, was late to the event, we didn't have any scenes because we were just happy to be there. Nor did I think we would have any in the first place because we didn't really have beef with anyone. Yeah. It was just, we were just there to celebrate these amazing 20 years of Housewives.
Right.
But I mean, there was a lot going. Apparently there was a lot of tea and a lot of drama going on before we got there.
Well, you were saying Rhode Island was high.
Yes. Yes. And I met some of the ladies from there, beautiful ladies.
Were they fighting?
There was a lot of drama. Yeah, apparently so. I mean, not physically fighting, but there was a lot of drama between them for sure.
Okay. All right. Did they mix right in?
Yeah, they definitely fit right in.
Okay.
From what I could see, like I said, I met a couple of them. They were like super cool. We were doing the whole sprinter thing back and forth to everywhere. So the sprinters is where it goes down, where you could just like, because everybody squeezes into a sprinter, as many housewives as you can pal in one. And then you get a chance to kind of like, just, off camera, because now the camera's on in the sprinter. You can just, talk and, kind of really have conversations.
So was it just one event?
Yes, I believe so.
So was that big? There was that one big where people dress what looked like, I don't know. Everyone looked like weird prom. Like I genuinely don't know the theme, but am I close to the theme?
The theme was Gilded Age.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, so it was like Marie Antoinette kind of thing.
But like a modern day.
Okay, I see that actually, because everyone looked kind of weird. Because weird meaning it didn't seem to look like something very specific. It looked like so if you're saying modern day Gilded Age, that makes sense. Like a modern take on Gilded Age.
Yeah, but some people didn't do modern day. They did the normal old Gilded Age.
Right.
And then some people just kind of did their own thing. And then some people just kind of looked like themselves. And like it was
there were sweatpants. So there was like,
well, I mean, we were the exception. Like we just
because I think I saw something
we had a doctor's note. We definitely had a doctor's note that we could just look crazy. But for everyone whose bags came and they actually selected their dresses, then
because I think I saw a comment saying that they called it Roaring 20s, so they thought it was a 20s event, but it wasn't. So who did you think at top of mind looked the best? Who looked a mess? And then I'm going to send you a picture right now. We're going to do a little fashion police, but I want to know who you liked at the top.
You know what? I really liked Heather Dubrow's dress. And I can't remember if it was on theme, but it was just a cool dress. I think it was some vintage dress from some designer, which I forgot who it was, but it was just a bomb ass dress.
Very Heather Dubrow.
Yeah. And of course she looked insane in it. I just remember just really liking her dress.
Great style. Wait, there's a big one. What's her name from New York who came in from Australia?
Oh, Alex.
Tell us about that.
Oh,
that's
Alex,
a big deal.
Yeah, Alex came to the event. She was invited and she looked great. And everyone was so excited to see her because we haven't seen her in a while. Apparently, she did one of the last Ultimate Girls trips that didn't air.
She did Morocco.
Yeah, but it didn't air, so we didn't get to see it. So I actually got a chance to talk to her. She looked great. We caught up a little bit. She was cool and I actually really liked her dress. Okay. Actually. It was good.
I think people were very excited to see her because that was the era that I really loved. OG New York.
Yes.
I love that. Was anyone acting out?
Yeah. It was a lot of acting out.
Oh, a lot of
yeah, it was pockets. Like you just kind of had to like I wasn't like roaming first of all, let's talk about Dorinda's house for a minute.
Yes.
That place is spectacular.
Is it?
She's always inviting me there and like an idiot. I've never gone until now. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. It is gorgeous. Like,
really?
I saw it at night, so I can't wait to go back in the daytime.
Yeah.
But it's like the drive up and then it's the grandness. And I love the decor, just the way she put it together, because it felt very lived in. It felt very like she brought a piece from every part of the world that she has ever traveled. It's just tons of books and I love books. Yeah. And it just felt real.
Yeah, I love that. I love a very ornate home. Like right now, I feel like everyone has modern cookie cutter homes. And I just like, there's no interest in it. Like her house looks so, like you said, every corner is from some history or something special.
It has so much character. And it feels like every room has its own theme and own moment. There's like, everyone kept talking about the fish room. I didn't go do a tour of the house, so I don't even know what that is, but.
Well, you'll go privately now.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And maybe I'll get to stay in the fish room. So, okay. So let's look at these dresses. Okay. So you're shadier than I am. So I would love to get your take first. Birthday girl first.
Oh, I'm so shady.
You are so shady.
I love
You've been all over the blogs, by the way.
Girl.
And we'll get to that. Like you have been.
Oh, yeah. Because I see someone in this picture who brought me into one.
Yeah, you definitely caught a stray.
Yeah.
You definitely caught a stray from Kyle.
Yeah, I did. But
Who looked great, by the way.
She looks great.
Cal looked great.
I'm going to tell you something. People can say whatever they want. I'm always direct. I'm not going to like hate on someone for being shady. If they look good, they look. Kyle looks great. I think she's looked great for many years. Yes. She looks really good. She looks better.
I think she looks better than ever right now. Like I think every year she looks better. Like she just,
it's,
you know what I'm saying?
It's a crazy transformation. Every time I see her, she looks better and different. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Like
when I look at older pictures, I'm like, it's now. Like it's like, and she kind of reminds me, like she's got that Demi Moore thing. Like, you know how Demi Moore looks even better now. Like,
For
I don't
sure.
know. She's giving
But
me.
we will get into her after this, my friend.
Okay. Yes, we will.
Okay. Luann, pretty. But Luann looks, I have to say, Luann has such a great figure.
Mm-hmm.
And we're not going to like body. She just has such a great figure. I think she dresses very well for her body. Can you tell me why she and Dorinda had the same dress? Was that intentional?
Well, I know that they were Giovanni dresses because that's where my dress was coming from.
Well, how does Giovanni send the same dress?
No, I think that was intentional. I think they decided to be twins.
Oh, okay, got it. Well,
Yeah.
I really like this dress.
Yeah, it's a beautiful
I
dress.
think it's great. Okay, now we're gonna look at Teresa. I mean, it's matching the theme. The hair is giving Queen Elizabeth.
Mm-hmm.
But again, it's hard to, you know what it is? This is what's hard about it because this is a costume party.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, oh, she looks like Queen Elizabeth, but that's the goal, I guess.
Yeah.
So I think she's successful in that. Lisa, I think I like the dress. It's hard to tell in this picture. I think the hair gives very 60s, which doesn't make sense to me, but is that the modern, it looks incredibly like Austin Powers era, 60s, right? 60s European, right? Like cute. Giselle, I don't like silver. I hate silver on me. So silver's not my favorite. And I don't think silver is of the era unless it's beaded.
Yeah.
I don't think is this kind. It looks a little disco. It's not my favorite. But I love Giselle, as you know. She's my girl.
Of course.
So
yep.
I think she looks great in other ways. Kyle, we're not going to talk about anymore. I think Vicky looks good.
I would say, and I'll do my recap. I think Vicky's dress was kind of my favorite.
Yeah. Because I don't love Vicky's style in general. So this is great.
Say that I just am, a fanatic about her style either, but I will say that not only do I like this dress, you guys can't see much of it right here, but I love the way it fit her as well.
The color's right. This deep blue is great. I think it's like,
beautiful.
What's good about this dress is that it works for this kind of thing, and then she can wear it again for another event, like a wedding.
Yeah.
Like it's very versatile.
No, you can definitely recycle this dress for sure.
Again, I love my girl Portia. I'm not feeling this dress. I don't get the yellow.
I don't totally mind the dress. I think I would have not done the flower.
The headpiece?
That flower headpiece, yeah. I mean, it just covers up. I mean, Portia's so gorgeous. It just kind of hides a lot. And I just don't think it was necessary.
It's not necessary. I don't mind a grand headpiece. Maybe if it was like kind of a gold, or like some kind of crown.
Yeah.
But I don't understand this yellow coming out. I find it very unflattering. Putting light colors on the side of your body when it's like not good. This is not flattering.
I've learned that
gorgeous
myself. I learned it the hard way. It's true. Yeah.
Well, this is the hard way for Portia.
Yeah. All right. So let me go through. So Luann,
because you were there, so in person is different.
Yeah, I thought Luann's dress was on theme, but I just thought it was a little matronly.
Very matronly.
She can go matronly if she wears the wrong thing. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I think if she wore Teresa's dress, I think she would have looked great in that dress.
I love the dress. I don't love this dress on Luann. So I'm going to move on.
Okay.
Teresa, I love the direction that she was going with the hair for the theme of it all.
It's okay.
It's okay. It isn't like it was a good. She was on theme.
Okay,
I'll say that.
Okay,
from what we were told to do.
Okay,
I think to make it like more of a modern twist on it, she could have just actually had her hair down. Because I feel like if she's going to put it up, she could have went with the old school Gilded Age. And if you're going to go there, just commit.
Go all the way.
Don't go like old school hair and then the more modern dress.
I see. Yep. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
All right. Lisa Barlow, you will never make me not like a black dress for any reason. So I can't remember I don't remember it standing out though, to be honest.
This is not a standout dress. This is just a pretty dress.
It's just a dress that I think I would wear, you would wear. I think it has absolutely nothing to do with the theme, to be honest. And I will agree with you that, and I don't remember her hair giving us the 60s vibe, but I think since she went so simple with the dress, she could have given us maybe a little tier, something, a little something with the hair.
Yep.
I don't know, a little something. I felt like she just really kept it clean and just like, this is a dress we would all just wear. Here's our beautiful Giselle. I get where she was trying to go with this, but I personally feel like it's almost giving like a disco wedding dress kind of vibe.
It's the color.
It's the color, it's the headpiece, it's the hairstyle. Like I could see this being like, I could see someone getting married in this in a fun disco way kind of vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Your
Like I'm being totally
fun, wedding themed. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work for this.
But Giselle is pretty. I know people give her a hard time about her fashions, but guess what? When you're as gorgeous as she is, you can just get it wrong, child.
It's funny. I think she's actually looked great at all the reunions. Her past few reunions, I think she looks great.
Yeah, well, I don't think Giselle cares about fashion. I just don't think that that's her. I think she has been blessed to just look good her whole life. Basically.
Right. She is
like this
pretty.
woman was a cute baby. This woman was a cute toddler. She was cute in elementary school, middle school, high school. This woman has been beautiful her whole life.
So she can wear whatever she wants.
You can put a trash bag on this woman and she's just going to be beautiful.
Yeah.
So I just don't think she cares about like clothes and fashion.
Okay.
She just, does what she needs to do and keeps it moving.
Okay.
All right. Kyle Richards. I love this dress. I think in terms of a theme, if it was going to be a modern twist on the whole Gilded Age, I kind of feel like this was
correct.
I kind of like this.
Yeah, it's correct.
I really do. It just looks sexy. It looks like that's what it's kind of giving without being totally overstated.
Yeah, she did it right.
And I am obsessed with this necklace that I've seen her wear a couple times now. And I told her that because it's absolutely gorgeous. So, and Vicky's my number one choice. You guys don't see the dress here. I just thought it was really nice. And I love that it was like, again, like Kyle's kind of a modern day take on it without overly doing it. And I just thought Vicky looked really good. I thought she looked really great. I love the way it fit her. And then my girl, Portia P, capital P over here. I don't think this is Portia's best moment. But at this point, I've seen so many looks from her where she completely killed it with other stuff that was going on during this road trip. So we're going to give my girl a little grace on this. I definitely would not have worn the headpiece. Like her wigs and hair always looks great. And she's so pretty. I would love to have seen just more of her face. And if we were going to do this dress, I don't completely hate the yellow, but at the end of the day, I feel like what's throwing me off is the allness of it all of it together.
It's a lot.
It's just a lot going on.
Yeah, but Portia's a lot.
Yeah, well, to her personality, she is a lot and she did a lot.
Yes. So that was fun. So wrapping up that.
Well, we need to go back to Kyle.
We are. Oh, I'm ready.
Can we do one pause just before we get into Kyle? I just want to have Allison check one thing real quick.
We're going to take a pause for a second.
Yes, just one pause. I think we're ready.
Okay.
Happy birthday to you.
Stop.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
My favorite.
Happy birthday to
Thank you. You guys are the best.
Yay. Oh, I wish I was there.
You're here, baby.
You are here.
By the way, I love this food. A
What
strawberry
is it?
banana Nutella crepe is like my number one, you guys.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you.
Yay. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
This is the best thing. My first bite of it. You guys are the sweetest. Thank you.
That looks so good.
Can you hold it out for the camera just so everyone
Yeah, let us see. Oh, that looks good.
Happy birthday. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Of course. I'll hold the flowers. Oh my gosh, you guys. Now I'm a homecoming queen.
Damn right.
Anyways, thank you guys. That was so sweet. Very nice. It really feels nice to celebrate my birthday here at NV at Humble Brag. It's super sweet.
I want to celebrate with you in person when I'm back in Los Angeles.
We will.
Caviar, bitch.
Don't even play. Don't play in my face with my caviar. Okay, let's talk about Kyle really quick because we didn't talk about it last week and it had already happened, but I didn't realize it would just become such a big thing. But everything becomes a big thing for a minute and then, So people are like, oh my God, did you see that she called you out? And
well, it was kind of, okay, to be fair, it kind of felt like a shout out
It was not a shout out.
Oh, it wasn't a shout out?
No. But
well, she said, I mean, and I quote, it's giving Crystal Kong make off.
yeah, but she said that about Amanda.
But she's like her one friend on the show that I can see.
I'm going to say this, and I don't know if this is tea or just like, this is not how I feel. This is actually what I know it's real. Kyle, this is Kyle's show, and I've said this 100 times.
Yeah, you have.
Kyle is going to do everything she can to make a good show. And making a good show is ushering new people, even if she's not nice to them or whatever, calls them out. She does not want a one-hit wonder on her show. That is not a good look for the show.
For the show, right.
And unfortunately, for a few years, there has been one season Housewives on Beverly Hills, and that does not create a good show.
Right. Even if you're the only person that everyone seems to be talking about the whole season.
Correct. So I think Kyle, however she feels about Amanda, the show is more important to her.
Right.
So if she knows that Amanda's on an island, she's going to make sure she has a friend because it's not good for the show. I actually think that's why Tamara's a good housewife, because she ushered in Katie. I don't think Katie's not a good housewife, but I think she was isolated. And Tamara went to her, grabbed onto her, was like, we just can't keep losing people. We need to build a show. So I think that's what it was. And look, I was in the comments. I posted it because she started it. I saw Kyle the week before. We're good. I don't really care. I don't think it's that deep on either side.
It's so not that
It's
deep.
actually like, it's not even underwater. It's like flapping on top. It's like so silly. It's like splashing,
Deep is not even the right word for it, actually.
Girl, we're just like ice skating through this whole shit. So, but she said it because Amanda's talking about her feelings. I talk about her feelings. Like, it was funny. And I went online and I said, college is not easy for everyone. The truth is like, I have to clap back at people who they were constantly litigating my words and saying, you can't use these words. And I'm like, and when I look back, I'm like, I don't actually know or care or think that they even cared whether they knew what the word was. I just think it was a carrot of like, oh, this is a storyline that we can, it's just building a show, making a show.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I didn't know that at the time because I could have been like, you guys are all dumb and like moving on. But I got sucked into it like, oh my God, they're talking about my words, So it's like you just learn on the job, right? And sometimes it takes a little bit longer. I took a little bit longer to figure that out. But it wasn't that deep then. It's not that deep now. But
I think people were more excited about your clapback, to be honest.
Honey, the show's so boring right now. Any clapback is more interesting.
Okay, now that was shade. Ooh.
It is boring. It's a boring scene, but
birthday girl's coming in hot.
It's boring. It's boring right now. Like I said last week, I said if Manna's the only thing you're talking about, it's a problem. But they have been promising things will change. And I actually do.
When? How many more episodes is left?
I don't know. I think we're halfway through the season.
How far are we in?
Can I be really, really honest? I'm always shady. I'm always a little bitchy, but I do want the show to be successful because I feel a part of it. I'm not on it now, but I was on Ultimate Girls Trip coming out. I want the show to do well. I want them to figure it out. So I do hope that's what I say about Kyle ushering on Amanda in a way that's like, I know we're all talk shit about her, but like, she's a good villain right now. So like, let's see if she could turn it around. The problem is that I don't know if you notice that she is not on the new section. I don't know, whatever, the second part of After Show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's not on it anymore, Amanda. And they brought in the new girl. I don't know her name. I have mutual friends because I was at a party the other day and she was like, we're so nervous about her. And I will say all I really heard about her is that she talks about like sex a lot and like that's her new thing. Like she's divorced and like now she's coming into. So I think they really like this single, newly divorced woman on this season or the past couple of years.
Is it Natalie?
Natalie, yeah. Natalie Fuller. She used to be married to Simon Fuller. So now
they like it on Atlanta too, because there's a lot of divorced, newly, oldly. There's a lot of divorced women.
Divorced, and that's where they're going. So it's like you have the Kyle, the Dorit, Rachel Zoe with her divorce. Now Natalie Fuller with her divorce. So I think that's the angle what they're going with. On the after show, it's now only Natalie, no longer Amanda.
Wow. That's not good.
I knew you were going to say that. I was like,
That's not a good
Cynthia's
sign.
going to say that's not good.
That is not good.
No. So I say it's been boring, but it has been. I mean, I think that's a consensus. I don't think that's like a hot take, but they say that it really ramps up second part. So I hope so, because
Well, we'll be waiting
I want people
for that ramp up.
Sure, I mean, I genuinely mean that.
Now.
I really want it to do well, because that means all the other shows will do well. You know what I mean? It's all one big planet.
We all want to see everyone win.
We really do.
When the different franchises win, it's a win for all of us.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I want stuff to talk about too for us. You know,
exactly.
It all trickles down. It all filters. So, anyways, it's not that deep. It was funny, and you know, I do think that they do a lot of callbacks. I think it's actually planted. Like, I don't think she cares enough whether the producer said, oh, maybe mention that, or if she thought about that. I was like, Crystal, like, I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Well, I love light, fun shade. You know, I feel like, you know, these ladies are like, they have a choice. They can really play dirty if they want to.
Yeah.
They can really throw some mean spirited shade if they want to.
Totally.
And I think that one of the things I can say in this situation, I felt like, you know, it was so light, and it was just like, you know, I just love that they throw your name out there, and it was just like, hey, this is something now you get to have a little hit back, and you know, we're good.
It's tennis.
You know what I'm saying? It's totally tennis.
It's tennis. It was funny. If you're gonna make fun of about being a millennial in my feelings, like, all day long, bring it on. And then my thing is, I'm gonna clap back, because people always see me as some like elitist, and I think it's funny. And like, I used to hate it because I don't feel that way. And then Rob goes, "You are." I go, "Oh, I am." He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, okay. So he's like, "Just be yourself." I'm like, "All right, I'll just be an elitist for a moment." So again, I don't think she cares. I don't care. It's fine. Whatever.
I have a question, actually.
Yeah.
When you guys are filming a season,
yeah,
do you have a sense in the moment of this is a good season, this is a bad season? Like, can you kind of tell, like, their storylines aren't really working out, or like, is it a surprise when you watch it?
Oh, wow. That is an excellent question.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, my first season was so tumultuous. It was the like Erica, Tom Girardi of it all, Kathy, and it was so intense. I was so in it that I didn't care about the show. It wasn't like wanting a good show, but I knew that they knew it would be really, really intense. I would say my last season, I could feel like they brought in, what's her name, like halfway. Oh, that clocked it to me like something's wrong, because you don't bring people halfway in. I'm sure that the cast know filming Beverly Hills this year was like, what are we talking about? You know, because I do know that, like, you know, someone's divorce is real for many, many years, but they're such seasoned housewives. They know that story's not interesting for 3 years in a row for an audience, even though it's actually real to them. So what do you think? I mean, you've done it for so long.
Yeah, I think we can tell when we are going to have a good season just because of the stories and what's actually happening with the different cast members. And if it's like craziness, like if we're like going, oh shit, this is going to be crazy, then usually, you know, it's a sign that the fans are going to be like, oh, wow. Because if we're actually surprised and like, and we're gagging, then you guys are going to be gagging.
Do you feel like in the middle of it, like you can sense when it's not a good season? Are you guys trying to figure it out?
For sure, because it's usually like by the middle of it, if the stories aren't coming together or the cast isn't gelling or whatever's happening, then we usually get a little phone call saying, hey, this shit is not working. You know, you guys are going to step it up. We're going to need more from you and more from this one person or whatever. And then that's when everyone has to, you know, crank it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, for the most part, yeah, that's pretty much how it works. Yeah.
I would definitely say my first 2 seasons, it was not crank it up. It was everyone go to your corners, stop talking to people, you know, like don't talk to bloggers. We didn't have a blogger issue, but it was more of like, well, no, we did. I think there were some people who were trying to chat things up, you know, and like turn on people. And it was like, calm down. It was so intense. You know, I'm like, don't worry about me. I'm scared. Everyone's so scared of me. Don't worry about me. But yes, I do think that you can sense it. It's funny. It's like grass is always greener, right? When it's really good, that means you have to be in the hot seat at some point. It's super intense. And then
Oh, yeah.
when you're not and it's like smooth sailing, you're also freaked out because that's not
Yeah.
going to be a good year. So yeah, I think
Well, I
it's
will say this. Let me add this. I do feel like when one person is on an island, I don't think that's ever great for any franchise.
Yeah.
Nobody likes a gang up. Nobody likes to see somebody isolated. I don't think it worked that great for Orange County with the Katie situation because, you know, Katie has a lot of love because of that, to be honest. You know what I mean? It's like, look, you know, it just doesn't, it's not fun to watch one person just be the odd man out.
Totally.
Like what's fun to watch is a group of 6 or 7 women go back and forth about stuff. Yeah. But actually have a good time together because what happens is when it's too toxic, when it's too much fighting, then you get the call saying, hey, you guys need to have more fun together. And then we start doing the fun trips. And then when it's only fun trips and we're just all kumbaya and every second, then it's like, hey, you guys need to address some of the issues.
Yeah.
So it has to be like a healthy balance, but it's never like, you know, going back to Amanda for the last time, whatever she's bringing, whatever she's doing, whatever, I automatically just kind of have empathy for her. You know what I mean?
Totally.
You know, and I really felt bad about the whole situation with the, you know, the son passing and all that stuff.
Horrible. You know, I want to say something. I agree. I feel bad for her also because, and this is to go back to say boring season. Okay. I just want to like, I know it's going to be clickbaity, whatever. But like, I think it's boring because the cast really likes each other. And so the only person that they don't really like is Amanda. But if you don't have Amanda, that I think that it's just because they all enjoy being around each other. They don't want to fight each other. I mean, I know apparently with Kyle and Dorit and Erica blows up, but like they've been friends for so long. I do think that's going to be temporary. I don't think that's a real thing.
Yeah, we know that they're going to work it out.
Yes, they're just friends. So like, I just think they're all, they like Jennifer Tilly. They like Rachel. They're good with Sutton right now. They're just all kind of friends. And so in a way that's like, even though it's boring, it's like, I know it's probably a lot more peaceful filming. Like, it's like, I'm jealous of that, of where everyone's sort of like not coming for each other.
Right.
But like I said, when that happens, the audience gets very fickle, and I'm being a fickle audience member right now because like, what's happening? But like, I don't really, to be honest, want to see all of them fighting because that's also hard to watch too. So anyways, it's a mixed feelings about that whole thing. Do you have any more to say about it? Because I have a question for you.
No, I'm good.
Okay. The Golden Life. All your friends are on this new show.
Yes.
Like-
Yes. Oh my God. I was like, I didn't know what it was called. You're talking about the New York Housewives show.
Yeah, going to E.
Going to E.
So at first I was like, oh, because E is owned by NBCU, but it's not apparently. They're defecting. They're going to a totally different network now. I mean, did you know about this?
I did know about it, actually.
Okay.
I did know about it. Very close with Jill.
Yes.
She's been telling me about it for a while.
I feel like Jill's the one that's kind of running the ship.
I can't confirm that, but I would, if we just had to take a guess. Yes, I definitely think that Jill was heavily involved, for sure.
Great.
What I'm surprised about is Luann. Is it like, because she's still in Bravoville, and now there's like Eville happening. So whereas I feel like some of the other ladies aren't as heavily involved with Bravo.
Not at all. I mean, Luann is very involved.
Yeah.
But this is a huge choice she's making. But obviously she's the main cast member on Ultimate Girls Trip. She's doing that. They must have given her approval.
Yeah. I don't think she would have done it without approval.
Agreed.
For sure.
But I know Dorinda's not there.
That is true. That's a great observation. She's not there.
Thank you.
Yeah. She's not there. Bethany's not there. Well, in any case, I personally love those ladies, as we saw with New York with the reboot. It didn't really work.
Yeah.
I think those ladies still have a lot of stories to tell.
Yeah.
And I think it's like, I mean, in a perfect world, I don't know why Bravo wouldn't just do, like, I had heard about a legacy show where they were actually going to do the same thing, but for Bravo, but for whatever reason, it didn't seem to happen. So he said, you don't want it? We'll take it.
I'm shocked.
And here we are. Because
of all these spinoffs are doing all that, like, it seems so simple, and they could have done like a 5 episode, it didn't have to be, it could have been like a girls trip, but like a short, like a 2-week shoot, a 1-week shoot, didn't have to be that expensive. Like, I'm surprised. But look, he's taking it on and we're going to see. I have always enjoyed watching OG New York. I mean, I didn't really get into New York. I can't judge it. I didn't watch it. But I'm curious now, will New York want to bring in like Dorinda and the girls to compete, right? Like mix it up? Because their always thing is like, we're not sure. I think there was always talk about it. So I'm curious if they are thinking about doing something like that.
Yeah, I personally think what works is a little bit of old and a little bit of new. Like, I think too much old or all new, it's kind of tricky because with all new, there's no investment in the stories yet. We don't know these people. We don't care yet. You know what I'm saying? With the old G's and the G's of it all, then it's kind of like, there's investment already.
I want to end with, or do you want to talk about Karen Huger?
Sure, we can talk about it.
I'm just curious your thoughts about the sit down, because I don't know Karen personally. I've met her a couple times, but.
So I know Karen personally. She is someone that I consider a friend. This whole situation has been really hard to watch. You know what I'm saying? In terms of the sit down with Andy, on one hand, I felt like, oh my God, like literally like just coming straight from prison into cameras, like even those moments of seeing her daughter for the first time or husband for the first time, that felt a little like, oh my God, like I felt like she needed a minute just off camera. But at the same time, it was like, wow, we're really getting to see this in real time, which was surprising. And, you couldn't look away. It was like, oh my God, it was kind of great. But at the same time, I would have been okay with her having a moment and then them doing a scene. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like if it was me, and I guess I can answer this better if I put it myself in her place, I would have for sure, if I hadn't seen Noelle and I was coming, or my husband, a boyfriend or whatever, and I was coming from prison, I would absolutely need an off-camera moment with them.
For sure.
Like, I would want to have that space to just ugly cry, just do all the things, like whatever it is. I don't even know what I would have done, but I feel like I would have wanted that. And then I would have been completely fine to shoot a scene with them, which I still would have given my authentic self. But I just felt like, I think I just would have needed that. I just needed 10 minutes just to walk into my house that I haven't seen, to look at my furniture, to sit on my toilet that is not my jail toilet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I just would have needed that. But I do feel like Karen was very real. I felt like she was very transparent.
Do you think she took responsibility?
Do I think she took responsibility? Yeah, I think she took responsibility in her way. I do.
Yeah.
I do. I really do. I think that this is a process for her. I think she's still processing this. For me, I just give Karen grace because I don't know if I could have done everything right if I was in this situation. I know the law. I know what accountability is, but also, I've never had an alcohol addiction or a pill addiction or whatever. So I don't know the mindset mentally when you are making decisions, when you're dealing with that type of substance abuse or alcohol abuse. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I give her grace and I commend her actually she like literally came in with these braids that like the ladies in jail gave her the hair, like that shit. It don't get no realer than that. I'm like, wow, that's real. And I watch a lot of different, prison documentaries. So I know how limited the resources are in there and how creative they have to be to just feel good and just, let their time play out. So I love you, Karen. Thank you for sharing and giving that to us. And, I just look forward to her continued recovery and seeing her back on TV. Like, we're not TV, just because we're on TV doesn't mean that we're perfect or we have all the answers or we always get it right. I think she did the best that she could do. And, I just feel like with that coming straight out of, the whole situation, I felt like she did the best she could do.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
What about you?
I don't have a lot of history with Potomac, but I do actually really like the girls. What I found interesting was when Andy kept bringing up old clips of the reunions of them kind of talking, like trashing her, and all these things about her being an alcoholic and whatever. I mean, I really felt bad because it's like this she already knows her problems. Like,
Yeah.
you don't need to watch. Like, why is he bring this up from 2 years ago? That like, oh, we think she's an alcoholic. Like, she's not only has she gone through all these DUIs, she's already gone to prison and she's back home. Like, and she's already admitted that she has a problem. Like, we already know this. But it's so interesting to watch for me, the Wendy part, like Wendy kind of coming for her about, the legalities of alcoholism and the driving or whatever, when she herself is going through major legal issues. And like you said, no one's perfect. And in due time, it might be your time. And to have to face these kinds of things. And I just think like, wow, like what's up for her next? Actually, that's something I really thought about. But I thought Karen was really honest. Found really interesting her sort of detailed description of prison and how she kind of got through it herself. Because you do. It's like, it's a personal journey, right? Like, I'm like anyone, there's no right way to do it. And I pray I don't have to ever experience that. But I just thought that was really raw. And yes, the braids was very interesting. It shows the camaraderie on the woman and how they want to help her get out and like in a positive way.
It made me feel like she had a lot of support in there, which made me happy.
Totally.
Because I like watching jail documentaries, but I don't want to go. So,
no, documentaries are enough. But I really did enjoy watching it in that I thought it was a powerful lesson for other people.
Absolutely.
I really did.
Listen, I'm going to keep it 100, like two things, and then we're going to close it out. I'm actually, you brought up the Wendy of it all. What I am interested in, and one of the things that I thought about that interview was it made me excited to see Wendy and Karen sit down and have a conversation. Because I think Wendy was legitimately hurt by Karen not mentioning her at the reunion. And then I also think Karen had her reasons, which she says that she had her reasons. So I think that sit down is something that I'm looking forward to seeing these two women who, Karen's coming from jail and Wendy's dealing with her legal issues. It's a whole, it's going to be very interesting to see these two women sit down together.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
I am looking forward to that. And then the other thing that I was going to say was, so with the whole Karen thing, one of the things that I have been more conscious of since this whole thing happened to Karen, because, I am a social drinker. I only drink when I go out. Whenever I am driving, I am very, very, very mindful. Like I don't play with it. I do not play with it. And I'm just it just made me more mindful of how you have to just be responsible, even if you are being responsible, how you have to like be extra. Like it just made me more conscious of it.
I think that's a good place to end, especially on my birthday. That my birthday wish is that all of us have a little more consciousness of, how we're living, how we approach things like on a simple level, like maybe just one less drink when we go out. And that's something that I'm thinking about as I get older. I didn't start drinking till kind of later in my life when I was in my 30s. And then I like definitely become a drinker. And like last night I had one and I'm like, you know what, like that's good. And I just want to kind of become someone that's more conscious and responsible about it. And so watching the documentary was really interesting. And even though sometimes people are like, oh, Housewives, it's trivial, it actually, there's a lot of lessons to be learned.
It really is.
It
really is.
It's been such a lovely birthday morning for me, honestly, starting my day with you and everyone here and getting to gossip and be a little shady and, catching strays and all of it.
Yes.
Like, I think a couple years ago, a little stray like that would have hurt my feelings. Now I'm like, oh, it's fun. And I think that's like my progression of my life and like
it is.
how I'm getting older. I just think it's, again, I called it tennis. Life is tennis.
Yeah.
And keep it on the surface and the real things that matter, keep it deep. And like my friendship with you is down to the core of the earth. I love you so much. And
I love you.
Love you, humble braggers. You guys just lift me up every week. I just love seeing all your comments. So keep commenting, keep asking us what you guys want. Like and subscribe if you like this and enjoy us. Or even if you don't, just do it as my birthday gift today. Anyways, I love you. Have a great week.
Yes, I love you guys as well. I just want to just add really quickly. what you were saying, consciousness. I also want to throw grace in because I think a lot of that interview made me realize how important it is to give people grace when they are going through crazy times in their lives. It's like, I don't think any of us are exempt. I think, something can happen and change your life overnight.
100%.
None of us are exempt. So grace is important because I always try to give grace because it's the grace that I would want back if I needed it. So
You got it.
I love you, Crystal Kung Meekoff. Have a great birthday. And I can't wait to celebrate with you in person.
Thank you, honey. All right. Bye, everyone.
Love you, humble braggers. Bye.